Hi there. Welcome to the second episode of Lean Concepts Made Simple. So, in this episode, we will be talking about the lean waste types. So, before we move ahead, I would request you all, if you have not already subscribed our channel Pex Beast, please do that so that you can keep on getting the updates on the new episodes and the new material which we will keep on updating onto our YouTube channel. Okay, now let's move to the next slide. So today we will talk about two waste types, and we are clubbing it with one waste type. So one is transportation and one is motion. So I have clubbed it and make it like movement, because in both the waste types the movement of material or people are happening. So generally when we talk about transportation, we say material movement from one place to another place unnecessarily. So when transportation waste is used, material is moved, unnecessarily movement of material. And in motion, so unnecessarily movement of people is happening. So in both the cases, movement is happening. So either this is people or maybe material, or sometimes people will move the material. So that's why it may become a bit confusing which to be used, whether transportation is required to be used or motion is required to be used. So I have made it or combined it with one movement. So it is easy now to use, so we can call it movement as a waste type. So now we are clear on the definition, so let's move on the examples, practical examples, so that you can make it more clear to yourself that what exactly is happening in this kind of waste. Okay, now let's move to the next slide. So we have a couple of examples. For example, unnecessarily material movement from warehouse to store and store to warehouse. This could happen to any of the companies, and unnecessarily moving material from one place to another place is another, again, a waste, a transportation waste, where material will be moved and the person will be carrying the material, which is externally. So in both the cases, movement will happen. Now another example is unnecessary material or people movement internally. So this is internal movement where people maybe looking for people to ask something, or they are moving the material, moving the paperwork from here to another place, or they are looking for people. So it can be anything, or they are moving to meetings, unnecessary meetings where they are not required but they are being invited. So it could be anything, right? So now the third example would be unnecessary movement, staff movement for collection of paperwork. So this kind of things generally happen in the uh, like hospitals. It's in the healthcare. So they have a store where they have to, or they have a department from where they have to pick the paperwork. Then they need to go to another area, from one ward to another ward, one doctor to another doctor, or one office to another office. So this can be easily taken care of. I mean, this is the biggest uh, for the hospital, this is the biggest concern for any hospital. People are moving unnecessarily, which also make the chaos. Sometimes the patients are being moved from one place to another place because the equipments for the main vitals are not present. Maybe blood pressure or temperature, fever, these things are checked, so it is on the central location. So people may take the patients to the central place to check the vitals, which is again the biggest waste. Then sometimes poor floor plan or poor work design, station design could be the reason for the movement of people. Then movement of paperwork from one place to another place. Again, we discussed this. So sometimes they have to take the approvals from one place, then they have to go to another ward, then they need to go to another doctor or any authorized person. So, or they may need to deliver the paper to somebody, and this keeps on happening specifically in healthcare or in offices as well. But more on the healthcare side. Then sometimes people are sending the information to people who actually are not required to be sent. They don't really need to know. So that is a e-way, electronic transportation waste. So somebody is sending the unnecessary, they are making them CC, they are sending physical notifications, which is not necessary. That is again a waste. Unnecessary email exchange, which is again waste, electronic waste. And then different operating locations. These things generally happen in the manufacturing plants where the locations are different. Testing team is sitting on different plant or different building, and production team is sitting on the different building, and then shipping team is sitting on the different building. So this is when they are not well connected. It will require to move the material and people from one place to another place to get the process completed. So even though they may not say that this is unnecessary because the process has to be completed, but the poor floor plan or due to poor planning, the people are required to move unnecessarily. Otherwise, this could have been done very easily. So these are some of the examples of the practical examples which are keep on happening. So we will bring more examples to you in other videos. So keep watching our videos and keep giving us the feedback and let us know how you feel about our videos, and if you want us to make new videos on some other topics, uh, we would be happy to make those videos for you. So thank you so much guys, and keep watching our channel, and we will be back with our new video definitely within this week. Thank you so much. Bye bye.